3 years ago I played demo of Plague Lords and it was rough. Now there's a free prologue called Plague Lords Witch Hunt. Combat is way better, but the UI still fights you. Let me show you what changed and what didn't. If you like hard, slow survival tactics, you may enjoy it. If you want a smooth start and a clean UI, be ready for friction. The game is a single-player, turn-based strategy, survival and light RPG. The setting is grim medieval Europe, mid-14th century. A plague has turned into a kind of zombie outbreak. In the prologue you lead a small party across a large map, scavenging, fighting and trying to keep people alive. It's meant to introduce key characters and the tone before the full game. Do not expect an origin story of the plague. You drop in when the things are already bad. The good news, the prologue is free, so you can test it if the style fits you. The core loop is simple on paper and stressful in play. You move a few hexes, you loot an abandoned house, you watch your water and food. You rest when fatigue gets high, you craft or build basic defenses, and you deal with enemies that ram the map or rush your camp. Every action is a turn. Turns push time forward. Time drains stamina and morale. If you overextend, the party collapses fast. When the loop flows, there is a tense rhythm. When it stalls, the grid shows. The biggest change from the old demo is combat. Before, fights felt like pieces of bumping together. Now battle zones zoom in, units have clear skills and turns, and positioning matter. You can focus target, use abilities in the right order, and turn a counter around. It's much better and more tactical. The downside is pace. Fights trigger often, and each one takes dough. In the late part of the prologue, I was fighting, healing if you can call it, rebuilding, then fighting again. There was little time to breathe, which can be string in a long session. Interface and onboarding still need work. The HUD is big and eats space. Notifications hang on the side for too long and block view. The tutorial tells you what you can do, but not always how to do it, so you'll learn by trial and error. Turn flow can feel odd. Sometimes a turn ends on its own, sometimes it waits for you to click, and the reason is not always clear. Fog of War hides threats, which is fine, but random spawns can make planning feel like based rather than informed. Inventory and carry limits add pressure, sometimes in a strange way. Weight rules can feel inconsistent. A piece of cloth weighs as much as big jar for the purpose of slots, so you can drop useful things for the wrong reasons. A larger party means more hands to carry and more people to fight, but also more mouth to feed and more water to find. You can turn on an option so characters auto-eat and auto-drink. Do it. It removes pointless clicks and lets you focus on the map. Even with that, hunger, thirst and fatigue come fast, so plan roads around wells and safe rest spots. Base work sounds cool on paper, in practice it's another source of stress. You are asked to fence an area with palisades, place a few buildings and hold. Enemies do not path through your own open gate. They smash walls wherever, still run left to repair, then right to repair, losing turns while fatigue rises. With turns tied to time and need, the loop can spiral. I often felt the game was hard because of constant interruptions and upkeep, not because of clever enemy moves. There's also the big party trap. At one story beat, you meet another group and can merge. It feels great to have 20 people, then reality hits. Food drops, water drops, bags fill, and the smallest detour becomes a problem. People get tired, refuse to act, and die. There is only one safe path, so early mistakes punish you an hour later. This design is on purpose, the game wants to be harsh, but the mix of strict saves, heavy micromanagement, and frequent attacks can frustrate new players before the system click. Who is this for? Players who enjoy slow, survival-heavy tactics, who do not mind losing around while they learn, and who like a bleak tone. Who should skip? Players who want a crisp UI and clear tutorial, frequent manual saves and faster pace. Witch Hunt asks for patience and rewards planning, but it does not guide you kindly. So did the game change in 3 years? Yes and no. Combat is clear better, the world still has atmosphere, but the same pain points remain. A busy UI, blunt tutorials, turn pacing that fights you, and a safe model that rises the stakes but also the stress. I respect Division, a medieval plague world where survival is hard and every step costs you something. I just want the friction to come more from smart foes and tense choices and less from UI clutter and constant wall repairs. My verdict for the prologue: worth a try if the pitch excites you. It's free and you will know in one evening whether the style is your thing. If the full game ships with a clearer interface, clearer how-to tips, more flexible saves, and better base defense flow, this could shine for a niche crowd. Right now, it's a demanding taste. If you enjoy punishing survival tactics with turn-based battles and you are okay with learning the hard way, give Plague Lord's Witch Hunt a chance. If you want a smoother path in, you may want to wait. And like always, link to the game is below. Leave a like if you enjoyed the vid, or tell me what do you think about the game. See you in the next video about another indie game you may never heard of. See ya!